guys, so I'm going to do a book haul today. It's going to be my August book haul, and I have a few books here. Actually, it's kind of a bit more than a few, but I'm going to go... It's more of like a collective book haul because I've gotten these books over a 2-week period of time, which I know it's not a lot, but I mean, I have kind of a lot of books, but yeah, anyways. Okay, so I just want to address something first. I'm so sorry for the terrible quality in this thingy. Like, I have to film on my iPad because I don't have a camera recorder video thingy. So I have to use my iPad, and I was trying to upload like apps to do video editing, but I'm not sure how great they are because they had to be free. And my friend, the other person that's on this channel, Mallory, she has an actual camcorder, so her quality is a lot better than mine. So I'm really sorry about that, but hopefully you guys will keep watching, and I'm going to get into what I got. Okay, so first I got The Lightning Thief and the Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan, and this is the first two books, one and two. Yeah, got those two books. And then I got the second Uglies book by Scott Westerfield. It's called Pretties, and it's about, well, I don't want to give about what this book is, but the Pretties, I was pointing back there because that's like where my book is, but the whole like Ugly series is dystopian about once they turn 16, they go and get like plastic surgery to make their appearance better. That's why they call, like, Uglies are the people who haven't gotten the plastic surgery, and Pretties are the people who have. And it's about her finding out stuff about the government and like secrets. So I'm really excited to read this one. I read Uglies like at the end of the school year, so I just said like 3 times in a row. See, I said it again. Okay, I'm gonna try to stop. And then I got The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer by Michael Hodkin. I said Michael, it's Michelle Hodkin. I've heard a lot about this book, heard it's so good. This was actually on Pulse-It, the website. If you don't know what that is, I'll link it down below if I can. It's like a site where you can read books online, and it's all done by Simon & Schuster, so you can read books online for free, and they take them on and off depending on the newest books that they publish. So I got this book, and it's about this girl who, like, they played the game with the spirit, like, you know what I'm talking about? Hold on. Okay, well, they play this thingy, the game with the, like, go to the letters with the spirit. Okay, I don't think you guys know what I'm talking about, but if you do, good for you. And after that, two of her friends die, and she's trying to figure out when she'll die or if she'll die and why they died and where she is and how she got there and stuff like that. And I'm so excited to read this. I'm sorry if I gave you the wrong description of this book because I have no idea what I'm talking about sometimes, but I think, pretty sure. And then I got Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. I've heard so much about this book, and I've heard it's so amazing, so I'm so excited to read it. And yeah, so it's about a fallen angel, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it's about. I'm not sure, so I gave you the wrong description again, but I don't really want to like when I watch things, I hate it when people just like read that. I like their own description. But if you want me to read that, comment below and I will. And then I'm super duper late on this series, and I'm sorry, but I got City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, and I have no idea what this is about, honestly, but it's had a lot of hype, and I heard it's so good, so I just kind of bought it, and all of my friends who have read it are just like, oh my gosh, you have to read it, it's so amazing, so I just kind of got it, and yeah, so I'll probably be reading this in the next week or two. And then, this one has a funny story to it. I got Vanished by Meg Cabot. This is book 1 and 2. And it's about, so this girl Jess gets struck by lightning. And after she gets struck by lightning, she has this ability to find lost children. And so her powers, sometimes she's finding kids that don't want to be found, and she has to choose if she wants to use it or not, like her power. But the funny story is, I got Vanished book 3 and 4 before I got this one. I got it for Christmas, actually, because I got to choose what books that I wanted, and my dad and I went to the half-price bookstore, and I was like, ooh, this looks good. Until I got 3 and 4. I didn't realize it until I was in my room, like, examining the book, and I was like, 3 and 4? What? No, I want to read it now. And so, I have not been able to find this book, and I'm like, and I finally found it, and I was like, yes, now I can read it. And I felt like I didn't want to get it on my Nook just because, I don't know, I just felt like this book would be a good book to actually have the book in. So, that's the funny story. I mean, it's not really that funny. And then, I'll save the best for last. And I got Gone by Michael Grant. It's not Michelle, it's actually Michael this time. And I already read this book, and it was amazing. It's about, everybody over the age of 15 just disappears. They go poof. You don't know where they go. And there's this protective, transparent, like, wall over the whole city. And it's in Peridot Beach. And then the people from the private school, it's like the bad kids private school, you know what I'm talking about, come over. And they basically take over. But the kids are starting to have magic, like, starting to get magic powers, and all the animals are, like, morphing into something that aren't really animals anymore, but they're still animals. Like, coyotes talk, and birds transform into a different kind of bird, like, transform into 2 types of birds, and all this stuff. And now they have to find a way to not go poof. So it's such a good book, and I will be doing a review about this, and it's so hard to talk about this book without spoilers. Oh, so if you have read this book, comment below, because you are awesome. Just wanted to let you guys know that you are awesome if you read this book. I meant, like, comment below if you want me to do a review about it. Not comment below, oh, I read this book. No, I meant, like, comment below if you want me to do a review about it. I didn't make that very clear. And the last book, the one I'm most excited about, Hunted by Christina and PC Cast. It was so good. I just love this book. This is the 5th one in the Marked series, and it was so amazing. I love it so much. If you haven't read the series, go and pick up the first one. So amazing. It's about Zoe Redbird, not this book, but Marked. It's about this girl named Zoe Redbird, and she gets marked to be a vampire. So she goes to the house at night, and she has powers for, she has the affinity for all 5 elements. It's spirit, spirit, water, earth, fire, and something else I can't think of right now, but yeah, she has affinity for all of them, and she just has to go through a lot of perils and troubles, and it's just so good. I don't even know. These books, okay, so you read them, and you're like, it was so good, but you just kind of stop because you, I don't know, not really forget about it, but you just kind of stop because, like, everybody I've talked to always stops this series. Like, they read it, and then they stop. And then they're like, oh yeah, that book was so amazing, I gotta read the next one right after they finish it. But you never do. But it's just so amazing. Like, her writing, so intriguing, and her books aren't long. Like, they're pretty short. This one was only this one was actually 300 pages. But, like, her first one was only, like, 275 or something like that. I'm sorry, my nose is itching. It's allergies, so that's why I'm like, okay, and I don't even care if you guys want me to do a review about this one or not. I'm doing it. I'm doing a review about this book. It's so good. But if you haven't read this series and you haven't read this book, it's probably going to be spoiler filled. So don't watch it. I'll tell you like when the spoiler parts are coming. But if you haven't read Marked, just don't. Just don't watch it. Okay. Again, I'm so sorry for my quality, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!